Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. John here. It's time to start building our dreams. So this is going to be Ruby's last appearance, and we are going to take her back to stock. So if you ever wondered, we've done a lot over the years, and I love the manual. I think it's ultra dependable, and just the way prices are right now, I was able to get into a Jeep Diesel Gladiator. So I've had the manual. I always wanted a diesel, so we're going to get a diesel, and in order to do that, we'll be leaving the snorkel and we'll be leaving the limb risers. Other than that, the ARB bumpers coming off with the winch, box beam controllers coming off, Clay and off-road suspension lift, the 37 1350 Toyos, and basically all of our overland gear. So when you're starting to build an overland rig, that's something you want to consider is, what do you do with all that gear when you get a new platform? How much is it interchangeable? For me, I love the Gladiator platform, and so that's the way I'm going. So with that being said, roll the video. Hold on. Alright guys, so we are going to get ready to deconstruct Ruby. Start off with the suspension. We've got about a 24-hour deadline to get this thing stripped down, just because of the Christmas holidays and everything and the way things work out. And so we're going to get started. The suspension is going to come off, winch is coming off, all the gear up top and on the back is coming out. And I think the guys at Jacksonville Jeep did me right, and I think I got a good deal coming on a new Jeep Gladiator 2023. So last of the diesels. The bumper's coming off, the stock springs and shocks are going back in. We got to unroute our antenna. All the electricals got to get disconnected for the lights and everything else. So in the back here, we got to take off the rooftop tent, take off the rack. Our new custom build out here will actually fit inside the Gladiator unless there's any major changes. The jack's gonna have to come out, our fuel cans and everything. We're probably gonna use Mad Max to help us out. So here on the inside, we've got the 67 designs is gonna have to come out. And the last thing we're gonna do is remove the taser. So that's the big scheme of things, and we've got a tight time crunch. There's probably gonna be a lot of time lapse watching me tear apart a Jeep, return it back to stock. So here we go. So right now would be a great time to smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, ring the bell so you get the notifications, and keep coming back for more. For early access, check us out over on Instagram and TikTok. Let's get started. We're gonna get the Jeep on jack stands and we're gonna start pulling this thing apart. One thing we're gonna make sure we do is label everything. So here we got the suspension basically back to stock up front. We just have to torque everything down, including the end links and the stock sway bar. The Fox shocks went back on, and so can't use power tools late at night, so we're just gonna pick it up tomorrow, get the wheels put on. I'm more worried about the suspension than I am the winch. I'm gonna pull the wires. It's like 8 bolts that go into the frame. That comes off. I got to put the original bumper back on. The Cyclone, that's a 10mm, and swap that out with the quick clamp that's on there. The rack is pretty easy to remove. The bed rack, I'll probably use Max, and we'll use a tractor and actually lift the tin off. It'll actually be easier too once we get it down on the stock suspension because of the tractor lift height. So we're gonna clean up for the night and call it a wrap. Alright guys, so today is day 2 and we are gonna finish up. Here's what we finished last night. We got the suspension all installed for the front. We just gotta go and torque everything down, and we're getting ready to put the tires and wheels back on. So here's the tires. Now these things are the factory tires. I notice they got a ridge, so I'm assuming that the tire kind of flows this direction, but we'll see. Maybe they were underinflated because there's like a ridge there. So we're gonna put the ridges towards the back and go from there. Alright guys, so we are getting ready to work on the back. Took the tires off, got it up on jack stands. Basically dropped the axle all the way down. We gotta take everything loose first, so take all the control arms loose. There's our exhaust right there. So if you ever wondered about the Outlaw exhaust, it dumps out right there. It's very aggressive. That's one thing I am gonna miss, is the way this thing sounds and shifting through the gears. But we're gonna pull all the bolts. The factory control arms are actually labeled. So it says axle side, and so short ones go up top, long ones in the bottom. It's been a fun project so far, lots of work. We're on the second day. Of course, I'm filming while I do this, so it takes a little bit extra time. Not a huge rush, but idea is get this thing back to stock. We still got a lot of work to do. We're just gonna get at it. Alright guys, so we're putting the tire on. We still have to put the spare in, and then we're going to start taking out the stuff inside the Jeep and taking the roof racks and the winch off the front. The roof rack should be pretty quick and easy, but we're just going to put the wheels on the rest of the way and put the spare back in. Hi guys, so today is the final day of the disassembly of Ruby. See here, got the stock bumper back on with the headlights. She needs a bath, she needs to be vacuumed. I'm sure the dealership's going to do the take care of all that, but we're going to take off the rock rails here, and I don't know how heavy they are. I just kind of have the jack up there holding it snug to the body, and then we got the jack stands to catch it as we bring it down. So here we go. Small bolts, 10 millimeter, and then you get 13 millimeter large ones, and we got to go all the way to the front of the vehicle. Alright, it's done. We're going to use the tractor to take this off. Alright guys, we're going to try to start Mad Max here. Battery said it was fully charged. It has not been started in a while. Oh no. Alright guys, I did not know I was going to have to do a battery swap, so as you can see, Mad Max had a significant battery issue and we're on a time crunch, so luckily Auto Parts Store is just down the road. Swapped it out. It was a 51C for a 51DL. The terminals are on the correct side. It does have a few more cold cranking amps. Hopefully we don't fry the tractor starter, but I think we're going to be good. This thing installed real quick. It was real easy. Everything came out with a 10 millimeter, and the good thing about Mahindra, the battery's right there, so just for this type of situation. Alright, so we grabbed some pliers, took that off. That clamp on, get it tight, make sure we don't. Now, probably lots of sparks. I don't like sparky stuff, but okay. Oh, that's good. Alright, that's how quickly and easy it is to replace a battery on a Mahindra Max. Alright guys, so here we go. So controls are pretty easy. Drop down. Watch my boom when it comes out. So I got 3 times slow, like this slow, and then I gotta rotate this around. Also, gotta make sure I put down the rock. Drop down, seatbelt off. I did. If you can jump from the tractor, you should be completely on level ground. And then anytime you're working on anything uneven terrain, you should have the ROPS up. But if you leave the ROPS up, you end up hitting your garage door. I may have to back the Jeep up a little. You're getting in a small Jeep like this. So weird. We just need to go back a couple of feet. Not too far. The final part is we're going to lift off the rack. Uninstall taser and we'll be good to go. Alright guys, so we are taking Ruby down to the Jacksonville West dealership. They are a high volume dealership, so they turn through cars quite a bit. The only reason I'm trading it in is because the money was right. I put a lot of miles on Ruby. She's getting to the point where, you know, I'm still on my original set of brakes, and when I looked at them, they still had quite a bit left. But for the most part, it runs great. I've got 66,000 miles on it, and I've loved every minute of this Jeep. I forgot how sporty it is without the 37s, because she'll really rip. Alright guys, so we're gonna say goodbye to Ruby. We took her all the way back to stock, and then took the running boards off. Lots of great memories in it. She's not clean. We ran her through a car wash, did a quick vacuum. We went to Outer Banks, Cody, Wyoming, Yellowstone, Okefenokee, Mammoth Cave, lots of places, man. Tallulah Gorge, Black Rock Mine, Fall Creek Falls, and we got the AEV snorkeling here. I'm gonna miss it, man. This is a great little ride. Dash back to stock, so, and then make sure we didn't leave anything under the seats or behind the seats. That's why we do this. Quick walk around of the new Jeep. See what's different. So, as you see, this one's got a box, jack, and all that stuff's over there. The seat backs, they've changed, so this one's got the Molly panels. The nuts are no good. That's a common problem. This one just has the standard mat pockets on the back. Cloth is very similar in color. The behind the seat here is a little bit different. So it's got like a mat pocket and some other stuff, so not as many paddles will fit back there. Thing is, it doesn't have the LED taillights. It's got the black steps on here. Over on this side, it's got your door kit, all that good stuff still standard. Behind this seat, little cubby. Alright guys, so we got a final delivery. So this is the new green Sarge green Jeep, very similar, but more to come with that. Alright guys, let's say goodbye to Ruby. That camera back up is huge compared to the old one. This thing says averaging 9.6 miles per gallon, so we'll actually get to see how much power the EcoDiesel has. It was depowering last time I drove it. Now I bought it on good faith because, you know, the EcoDiesel is on the way out. Inside is clean, but there it is. It's Jacksonville lot, and they got lots of Jeeps. So if you are a Jeep person, come check out Jacksonville West. They've got a couple of diesels on the lot, not too many, but if you're in the market for a diesel Gladiator, let's check it out. Oh yeah, I can feel the power. That 8-speed, holy cow. That torque, I think we made a good choice, guys. Coming from a 6-speed manual to a 2023 EcoDiesel. Absolutely. Alright guys, this is not cool. So we're doing 45. In the EcoDiesel. I literally have it all the way down. We're in drive. Fastest it'll let me go is 45 miles an hour. But we're going back to the dealership. And it's Christmas and nobody's at work. Alright guys, so we're cruising in Ruby. That was a little disappointing, but you know what? It's okay. I'm gonna trust that they're going to fix. But I did take it back to the sales manager. He said if they can't get it fixed, he'll null and void the contract, or he'll give me a replacement. So it's not the dealership's problem as much as it is that, you know, it happens. Maybe it was all a strike. Maybe it was built on a Friday or a Monday, or who knows what's wrong. Or maybe it's a faulty sensor. We did have some issues with the EcoDiesel when we first picked it up. The check engine light came on for the throttle control sensor. Turned out it was an O-ring. They fixed that, and knock on wood, we've had 1,500 trouble-free miles braking in the Jeep. Everything from, you know, long distance drives, giving it some skinny pedal when we get on the interstate. But didn't want to leave you guys hanging. We did take delivery of the Jeep. It's been phenomenal. All right, guys, so here's the final verdict on the Sarge Green EcoDiesel. Basically, we have put 1,500 miles on her so far. Automatic transmission, runs great. We already transferred over our 67's design phone mounts. We installed the rock sliders because the steps that come with this are absolute garbage. The truck does have the spray and liner. She's not going to look like that for very long. We got Big Red over there, and we are ready to get this project started. So tune in next week as we build up the EcoDiesel. And the EcoDiesel is one thing I've been told is they're either hit or miss. So this one is going to be doing great things and lots to come. Hope you guys enjoyed today's show. If you would, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, ring the bell so you get the notifications, and keep coming back for more. Once again, I get to share my dream with you. But the true purpose of this channel is to help inform, motivate, and inspire you so you can get out there and start building your dreams.